What's going on, my good people? What's going on? For those who don't know me, I am Jaren M. LeGrier, voice teacher, entrepreneur, and professor. And I got a lot of requests for this one, actually. I got several requests for this one, so I wanted to make sure I got to it because this is a very interesting performance. A lot of great vocal textures and vocal moments artistically are happening. And before we go on, somebody commented, what happened to your wall? All it is, it was full of frames and everything, right? It was full of frames and artwork that I made and that other great artists made. But remember a little while ago I talked about the big shift in the video. A big shift is happening. This is part of the shift. I said in the video that my aesthetic will be changing, like my setting where you see me tipping videos will be changing. This is what I'm talking about. This is part of it, I should say. So my wall has no more frames on it, y'all. The frames are down off the wall. I still have stuff in the room. You can't see it, but I still have stuff in my studio. I'm still in my studio, but the frames themselves are off the wall. So a lot of the patches that you see is just like open wall. I got to patch up and kind of paint over. And some of the adhesive from the wall art that I had up is up there still. So it's a process. You know, this took a long time to take down. It took about 2 months to take down totally. So it's a process. But anyway, so that's what's happening in the walls. All is well. I'm just redoing some things in here. That's all. Just rearranging some things and changing some things around. That's all. So that's it, I promise. All right, y'all, let's get into the video for real.
In the city, remember you used to drive a YUKON. I pick up whenever you call, like in a parking lot in Tucson.
It's interesting how he's using vocal fry right here. No, no, YUKON. No, 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 you don't. No, 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 no. He almost is like letting the vocal fry kind of bleed into the vocal line versus just an onset like a lot of people do. No, 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 no. He's like, no, 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 no. I don't have the vocal fry in the right placement necessarily, but the idea that I'm trying to give you is that he's letting the vocal fry kind of last throughout the vocal line in different parts versus just the onset or the offset, which is really interesting.
Are you with me? In a Phantom with the roof gone. I pull it like Jimmy Neutron.
Roof gone, neutron. Roof gone, neutron. You know, Jimmy Neutron, roof gone. So they kind of rhyme, but neutron, gone. Right? Or gone, depending on your dialect. You may say gone, but gone is the word and neutron is the other word. But he phonetically changed them both to make them rhyme and fit in the song. And he kind of added like a little diphthong at the end of each one. Neutron, not neutron, neutron. You see how my vowel is changing? Gone, not gone, gone. So there's a little diphthong in both of them, like a little shadow vowel diphthong in both of those words.
I could help you get a move on. Like you hard and I know you like to go slow, but we could go faster. Just tell me the password.
Faster, slow. A lot of taperings, like the vocal line is tapering off. Slow, faster, tell me the password.
Slide city, you know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly. I bring nice things, yeah.
Nice things. He almost like has a very natural high sitting larynx. See, that's things. So you can kind of hear the larynx just sitting higher. He has a higher voice to me. He does. Like he got a high voice. Like for real, like he be up there a little bit, a lot of bit, to be quite honest. He be up there quite a bit, like da 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 da. Like that's a little bit high right there.
Slide city, slide. Plenty other men trying to get in the bed.
Get in the bed, get in the bed, get in the bed. Glottal stops. Get in the bed or bed, something like that. But you hear those glottal stops, those glottal onsets, those glottal moments. So he's breaking up some of these vocal leases and these runs with glottal pops. You can do that, you know. Leon Thomas did it. I just talked about that in the last video. Leon Thomas was adding glottal pops in his runs to kind of make them more precise, you know, or maybe that's what he wanted to do, or maybe he just did it naturally, but it made the runs more precise and clear because you are adding clarity to the notes themselves by way of giving space in between the notes, if that makes sense.
So I'ma get slouched instead. You know it's gonna make you bad. What would I do?
There's a little nasality in there too. Doom. There's like a migration in the vowel. Doom. So it didn't start as nasal, you know, but it kind of ended a little bit more nasally, if that makes sense. Just a little bit. Doom. As he kind of tapers off of that word again. Again, he does a lot of these tapers, and he's really being pretty lax in his articulation, intentionally. It's very raw, this song is. This performance is raw, obviously. You know, you just got him on the stage singing with the machine, with the guitar, microphone, that's it. No backup tracks, no nothing. It's just him. So it's a very raw performance in essence. And so even his vocals are raw. They're not like, yeah, I'm going to say every word to be super articulate. No, it's like I'm going to just be lax and kind of just sing that new song, YUKON. It's not even YUKON, it's YUKON. You know, so you really take the N off and really make it like a schwa. YUKON. I know I got the words completely wrong, but I'm trying to show you the lax, the intentional artistic lax in articulation.
I didn't love you, baby. What would I do?
You can really hear the high laryngeal, little twangy sound. I do. What would I? Is it an I? I do. It almost feels a little bit more narrow and shorter in here. What would I do? Yeah.
Oh, if I didn't love you, I just wanna be the one to give you what you want. I can put you in a
What you want, what you want, not what you want. What you want. So it's almost like he replaces the T consonant with a shadow vowel. Want, instead of want. The NT honestly is kind of more displaced. Want. But contextually we hear want, W-A-N-T, but phonetically it's want. Want. You can see his mouth. Want. The articulation is super chill. He's not doing a lot of this. Everything is kind of right here. I'll call it neutralized, kind of centralized, localized. One. So the lips are kind of like more neutralized and kind of set a little bit. YUKON, neutron, one. Yeah, there's a little bit more of a settling in the lips versus everything is kind of in motion really hard. No, everything's kind of here.
East St. Laurent, riding around town with your head done now. I know you like it when I tell you what you want. What you want, what you want, what you want. I can tell your friends you
yeah. Some more glottal pops right there. Little nasal too. And he's using breathiness sometimes too to fade out as well. That breathiness adds a nice texture too. Again, it's raw. It's very raw in texture. This performance is and his voice is right here.
You like to go slow, we can go faster. Tell me the password, Slide City, Slide.
Password, Slide City, whatever that flip was. But you hear him switch registers. Word, Slide City. You see what I'm saying? So he went up higher. He spread his mouth a little bit. Word, Slide City. And then on that Slide City, I think is where he placed the switch back into the more chesty sound. Word, Slide City. So making the mouth wider right there brightens the sound a little bit, or kind of gives a different texture to the sound, because the mouth, the lips are part of the vocal track. So if I change the shape of the mouth, I change the shape of the vocal track. Word. It wasn't word. No. Word. And when the mouth spread, the R left of password. Password, Slide City. It pretty much left, you know.
Slide City, you know what that means. I'm coming up on you quickly. I bring nice things.
So I had a little frown, like a little things. That was a nice little moment right there. That was a nice little moment. And he has a lot of these moments in the song. Da, na, na. Again, I don't know where they're placed exactly, but you hear them. They're kind of spread out throughout the song, if you will. Kind of just moments that he has these sounds like a UH.
City, slide, plenty other men trying to get in the bed. So
Get in the bed, not get in the bed. Get in the bed. Kinda. Get in the bed. Not get in the bed. Yeah, get in the bed. So the get is G-E, and then a glottal stop for the get in. Almost like a stop with a shadow vowel, or like a kind of a different type of E or I. Get in the bed. So the is kind of like a soft TH or like a super chill D. Get in the bed, not get in the bed. Get in the bed.
I'ma get slouched instead. You know it's gonna make you beg. What would I do?
Yeah. Do has a couple of these slides, these little yodel slides too. What would I do? He does these little yodel pops, so the register flips a little bit. His vocal folds change shape a little bit. What would I do? Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
If I didn't love you, baby.
You hear there, baby? Again, little yodel pop right there. A little yodel pop.
Oh, if I didn't love you, baby, what would I do?
It's almost like a whine. Baby, what would I do?
Oh, if I didn't love you, what would I do? Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.
Love you, love you. See the lips? Love you, love you, love you. It's not love you, love you. So loving you, the and ooh, pretty much have the same vowel shape. Love you, love you, love you. It's not literally the same, but it's very close. Instead of love you, love you, love you. Again, centralized, localized, chill lip shape. Love you, love you. I want to go back, before we keep going, I want to go back to what he was doing when you see his torso, because you can literally see his breathing muscles working. I love this, that you can see this. So let's go back to it.
Love you, love you, love you, love you.
You can see the breathing muscles moving. Love you, love you. Those breathing muscles right there in the abs, you can see those are breathing muscles working right there. Love you, love you. You can literally see it. That's what I'm talking about all the time. Those torso muscles, breathing muscles, that's what I'm talking about. You can literally see him breathing.
Love you. Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching it, breaking it down with y'all just a little bit. And as I will forever say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. I love you so much. I'll see you later.